Holy crap. Wait. Let's start from the beginning. What's up, guys and ladies? Right now I'm in the Chinatown of Phnom Penh in Cambodia. Usually I stay closer to the riverside, a little bit more north. But this time I thought I would stay in a different part of the city, in Chinatown, and I would try a new hotel, or a hotel I have never stayed at before. It's in this building right here, this huge building called The Bridge. Now this building has a shopping mall, a bunch of coffee shops and office spaces, and I think service apartments as well. But a part of this building is a hotel called The Bridge Club. This is where I'm staying now, but I need your opinion. I need you to tell me if you think it's a good deal. If you think it's a place you would like to stay at, if you would pay this price to stay there, or if you think it's a complete ripoff and I should avoid booking this hotel ever again. So I'm gonna try and be as objective and as thorough as possible and show you all the pros and cons of this place, and you can tell me what you think at the end. All right? So first of all, I'm gonna go park this motorbike here. The parking lot is on the 7th floor inside the building, which is quite strange. And then I'm gonna show you around. Let's go. We got a nice VIP spot right here. All right, even though we're inside of a paid parking lot, I already got one motorbike stolen here in Cambodia. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more difficult for the thieves if they want this one. And this bike has so many issues, I wouldn't steal it if I was a thief. But what do they know? All right, so I got this little coupon here. Even if you pay for a room in this place, it doesn't include the parking lot. It's like a separate business or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, it is 2,000 real per 24 hours. So basically about 50 cents a day. So it's not so bad. But if you have a car and you want to stay at this hotel, if I'm not mistaken, is 50 cents per hour. So that's like $12 a day. That's a different ball game. But I mean, if you, well, I made a mistake. The elevator's right there. But anyways, if you're owning a car and you live in Cambodia, you can definitely afford $12 a day. All right, so first thing, we're gonna take the elevator and we're gonna go down because that's where the front desk is, strangely enough. So we go up to park the bike, then we go down to go to the front desk, and then we go back up to go to the hotel room. Nope. Is it okay? Is it okay like that? Kind of. We'll fix it in post. All right. Oh. All right, so strangely enough, the front desk is not here. You have to go outside to a different door of the building where the front desk is located. And then you have to come back to this elevator hall or whatever to go where the rooms are. The Bridge Club here, right here. Bridge Club.
Hello.
So today, hello.
Stay.
So if you see, that's the basic room, I think. Superior team room is $45 per day with breakfast. I'll concern. So let's go back to the elevators. As you saw here, if you book directly at the hotel, it's gonna be 45 bucks. I found online $27 per night for the same room and 28 with a free breakfast included, like breakfast buffet. So I went for the latter, $28 a night, including the breakfast. Oh, let's go up. 35th floor. So it's definitely worth it to book online because, I mean, it's almost double the price. 45 bucks versus 28. It's a no-brainer. Oh, there's a mosquito in the elevator. Oh. 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 Oh, I think I didn't get it. Oh, the 19th floor. Oh, hello. You go up? Sasray. Bye-bye. Lihai. Oh, I see it. Wait. I got it. Look at this. You see it? You see it right on my hand? One less bloodsucker in this world. All right, let's get to the room. So the hallway is not the most inviting part of the hotel, as you can see. It looks like kind of a very bland apartment building. No attention to the appearance of the hallway. It's almost gloomy, especially at night. But the rooms, voila, here's my mess. By the way, when you come to this hotel, there's like a weird system where you see like the doorknob is where I had to put the key card on to allow me to unlock the door. But when you just close it like this, there's nothing. Like anyone could just walk in just by pushing the door. So you have to remember to close that knob. And you can also use the safety chain if that makes you feel safer. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've already stayed here for a night, so you don't get to see it when it's pristine and beautiful. And okay. I filmed it again the following morning so you can really see what it looks like when you just check in. Let me give you a little tour. So here, of course, you have the bed, you have the desk, if you want to do some work like I do. Behind here, you got kind of a little bench that I use to put my luggage. You got a full-size fridge, and behind here, you got a water pump. You can refill your water bottles, so you don't have to rely on getting tiny bottles every day, and also less plastic in this crazy world. Here you got the little kitchen corner. It's also half of the bathroom because there's no sink in the tiny bathroom. So you got a sink there and the kitchen counter with nothing inside. You got a microwave. You also got your little cups and toothbrush and stuff if you need it. Here you got a beautiful hanger to hang your towel and some clothes if you want, and even a little shelf here. You got a decent sized TV. You got a little safe box here. Here, there's like a big box. Didn't manage to open this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's inside, but it's there. There's 2 air conditioning units, which is great. But wait, you need to put the card on. You need to put the card inside the slot to turn it on. So now it should turn back on. You got a great view. You got a little leather chair, a little coffee table here if you want to have like a drink, a beverage, a coffee, staring at the view. And here's the view. Pretty nice view. Windows a little bit dirty. You got big, very opaque curtains that makes the room really dark if you're a night owl like me and you sleep late in the morning. But if you do sleep late in the morning, you miss the free breakfast because it's only until 10 a.m. And here, you got a strange window that you can open that has no safety. Let me sit on this thing. It doesn't have any mosquito screen or safety net or bars. Let me try something. Yo, how's the view from there? Holy crap. Did you see this? I could have my legs hanging out here. Now let me show you the bathroom. It's very tiny and it's still wet because I took a shower. As you can see, there's like a little divider here, but it only goes halfway. And the water pressure is very strong. The water is very hot. It's nice. You got a little dispenser for shower gel and shampoo. And whenever you take a shower, it just makes the whole place wet. So you need to put that little kind of towel mat outside because otherwise you're gonna make the whole room wet. And I'm keeping this door closed because I've noticed something when I first arrived here, that there was a weird smell in the hallway, especially in the evening. I don't know how to describe it. It smells like an old, dirty, moldy drain. At first I addressed it. I called the front desk, and now the front desk doesn't have, like, there's no phone to call the front desk, but there's like a contact paper here. You can reach them on WeChat, WhatsApp, Facebook, or Telegram. Also, one thing to keep in mind, there are cockroaches. Not that many, but I caught a few. I think I killed 2 or 3, and I found 1 baby on the desk. So that means if there are babies, that means that there's a nest, there's an area somewhere in this building where the cockroaches lay their eggs at that spot, and it spreads from there. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Obviously, cockroaches are kind of part of the deal when you're in Southeast Asia, but usually you will find those big ones, those big Asian cockroaches, like the big ones that are kind of slow. Usually those they disgust me, like I find them nasty, but they don't really bother me because they're not causing damage. They're not going in my food. They're just like kind of chilling there. But it's only like occasional you'll find that big cockroach. You kill it and then you probably won't see another one for a month or something like that. Now the ones I've seen here, those are different. I think they're German cockroaches, or if they're not German cockroaches, they're a similar variety, which is much smaller, much faster, and that spreads a lot more. And those are usually more of a nuisance. Nuisance? I'm not sure how to say it in English.
Nuisance.
Nuisance in French. It means like they're more annoying. They cause more trouble because they multiply much faster. They get to your food. They get to in your cupboards and in your bags and stuff like that. So those are kind of annoying. And this is like the kind of cockroaches I've seen here is this kind. So that kind of sucks, but it's not that many, but something to keep in mind. I told you I would be as objective as possible. I gotta let you know the goods and the bads. Now the sun is coming down, so let's go to the rooftop and check out what they got going on there. Also, when you leave, as I showed when I walked in, it's not gonna lock. It's just gonna stay like this. So you kind of have to do this and then turn twice, and then it's okay. And I had to kind of figure this out on my own. Nobody showed me. Like at the front desk where we went, they just gave me the card and told me, like, you know, here's your floor and room number. Kind of figure it out, you know? It's a strange lock system, but I mean, it works. You just have to know how to operate it.
Yeah.
Hello. What does it say? 39th floor, gym, lounge, steam room, swimming pool. Yo, 39th floor. Is it here? There? This way? Okay. Auckland? Oh, okay. Soho Tower exclusive facility, business lounge, private swimming pool, private gym. Okay. It looks like a strange way to get to the swimming pool and the gym. Oh. I don't think it's here. Wait. Oh, okay. No, wouldn't want to be locked. What is this dead end? Where are we going? Here? Oh, here we are. So this is the business lounge here. Here's the business lounge. This way? Okay. Okay. Let's look at this. There's some little chairs and couches to hang out and chill. And a nice swimming pool. Oh, that's a really nice one. Can't really get a suntan here because it's covered, but also can't get a sunburn, so that's pretty good. I've seen some rooftop swimming pools that are just on top of the roof, no shades, no umbrellas, nothing. You just like, you swim, you burn, and you go in. Let's see the view here. Wow. You got a nice view of the center of Phnom Penh here on the left. And right here in front of us is the Tonle Sap merging into the Mekong River. It's beautiful. Let's go see at the end here. Very peaceful swimming pool environment. Not many people. It looks very clean and big. Let's see what's here. You can see all of downtown, most of Phnom Penh. Wow, what a view. Okay. I got the gym here. We got some free weights over there. Squat rack. Some machines there. It's a very basic gym, but it's nice, very spacious and clean and modern. You got some stationary bike, sitting stationary bike, elliptical, treadmills, and some weight machines over there, leg press. That's nice. And that's nice. So you can work out while admiring the view through a dirty window. That's pretty neat. All right. Okay, these are the bathrooms and changing rooms here. This is very nice. Let's go back down. Oh, right. Am I on the right floor? Yeah, 35. Okay. I don't know, it beeped like 3 times and it didn't unlock my door. The door. All right, let's get back to the room. I need to talk to you about something. And we're gonna do it in the intimacy of my room, baby. All right. So let me sit down and tell you a little something here. That's the moment where I do my little rant. I actually already spent one night in this hotel, and when I arrived in the hallway, it smelled bad. Funky, old drain kind of smell. As soon as I opened that glass door coming out of the elevator, I could smell it in the hallway here. And then I got in one room and I could smell that smell very strongly, like overwhelming in the room. So I tried to call their Telegram contact. There's a weird smell in my room. I don't know what's up with that. And they told me right away, like, oh, we can help you with that. I will send someone to help you take your things to another room. We'll have another room ready for you. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Some guy came up just a few minutes later, helped me grab my bags. And then we just moved to the next door, and I was like, oh, okay, it's here. Then I came in the room, and it didn't smell bad. Like, it didn't smell like what it smelled in the previous room, but it did smell like perfume or like kind of, you know, like those little fragrant sprays for rooms or deodorants or whatever. So I figured they probably sent one guy to come here, check the room if everything is okay. spray some room spray or whatever, and then came to pick me up, because when I got here, the lights were on, the TV was on, so I could tell there was someone who just came to check that room just before. So I got here, anyways, it smelled good, but in the evening, I went to the bathroom and I realized that's where the smell comes from. So there's like something in the drain of the shower. It smells like an old, moldy, rotten drain. And so I kept the door of the bathroom closed at all time because I didn't want that smell to go in the rest of the room. The next day in the morning, there was no smell, even in the bathroom. When I got out of the room, even in the hallway, there was no smell either. So I guess it probably comes from all the drains from every room, and it just like there's like a I don't know how that works, but somehow there's like a weird stench coming out at night. It's a vampire stench. It doesn't like the sunlight. The next day I messaged the reception about it because I was gonna extend my stay, but also I wanted to know what's up with that. So there was like a long back and forth, way longer than it should have been. I was like, can you just tell me, is it a common thing? It's like, I had to ask multiple times in multiple ways to kind of finally get the person on the other end of the messaging app to tell me, yes, it's a common thing in the whole building. And there's an issue with the drainage system where there's like a stench that comes out with something with the angles of the pipes that would normally prevent the smell to come back up or to come to the rooms, and it's like that everywhere. But they didn't tell me right away. There was like a long back and forth of like, let me check with the management, let me check with the cleaning team. Okay, we can send someone to put some chemicals in your drain to take care of this, and we have to do this on a regular basis. And I was like, okay. And then they kept me waiting, and then they told me like, okay, we can come and do it in your room. We can put the chemicals in your drain and clean your room. The team will come in 30 minutes. But then I waited more than an hour, and I was like messaging them, and it's only after an hour that they told me like, oh, the team is busy right now, they can't come right away. So I was like, why? What? Like the whole exchange of like the whole conversation that started from me extending my booking and asking about the drain until the cleaning team not coming. This whole thing lasted like 3 hours. I try to keep myself busy and do other things, but I didn't want to stay in the room this whole time. Eventually they offered me to upgrade me to a different room, but from what I understand is that the whole building is dealing with this issue. Like I would still be dealing with drain smells at night or whatnot. So it's like, yeah, I'm in a nicer room, but the same issue remains. Like I wasted a lot of my time, and I was supposed to do stuff during the day that I couldn't do. So I told them I'm gonna stay one more day in Phnom Penh. So instead of upgrading my room, as a compensation, you can just like hook me up with, adding an extra day to my booking, and then it's all good. When I talked to the lady in person at the front desk, she told me, yeah, no problem. But today, they told me that it is not possible, that management doesn't compensate customers with an extra night. They can upgrade me to a nicer place, but they cannot offer me. So I was like, but now I planned accordingly. Now you told me yesterday in person, face to face, you told me that I could stay for one more night for free, and now you can't. And finally, the lady at the front desk told me that she will cover it with her own money for me to stay for an extra night. I'm not sure I will let this happen because obviously there was some communication issues with her, but I don't think she should be the one covering the fees of the issues here. Anyways, it's not totally figured out yet, but I just thought I would update you on the situation. So that was my rant. I'm not even sure I'm gonna keep this in the video. It's probably not that interesting. Now the sun is down and they're slowly turning on all the lights. So let's go outside. I'll show you the neighborhood and tell you a little bit about the location of this hotel, what to expect and stuff like that. So let's go outside. Oh, you were waiting here this whole time? Sorry about that. Dang. Dang, I'm the master of cringe transitions. All right, so wait, let's go this way instead. So first of all, let me show you inside the building, because the building where this hotel is located, the Bridge Soho, Bridge Club, also has a shopping mall right here. But there's not much going on at this point. Maybe in the future, there will be more happening, but right now, this is what it looks like. Wait, let me give you a better look. This is the current state of this shopping mall. A lot of coming soon, on the ground floor at least. Actually, I think, yeah, the escalator is here. Come, I'll show you. Come. I don't think this building was just built. Like, I think it's been up for a while. Considering the state of like the hallway in the hotel and the facilities and everything, I can tell that it's been around for a while, but it seems like this shopping mall is not yet happening. There's a shop here, seems like a bedding store, and also a piano lesson part. All right, let's keep going. So here you can buy some sheets and pillows and stuff for your bed, or get a private piano concert. But a lot of nothing. I don't know how soon, but eventually there might be something here. If you come to Phnom Penh for the Cambodian, the Khmer experience, it's probably not the neighborhood where you will see, you know, some temples, pagodas, some historical sites. It's not. This area here is more like kind of a new development. If you're coming to Phnom Penh for some gambling, loud Chinese nightclubs, then this neighborhood would be for you. But let me show you what else is here. On the ground floor of the hotel building, you'll have a few like kind of spa, hair salon, nail salon type of thing on this side. And on the other side here, a lot of restaurants. So let me show you the kind of the restaurant side of that street. Because if you're gonna be traveling somewhere and staying at a hotel, it's always good to have, you know, decent food options nearby. But here, it's a little bit particular. Well, actually, let me show you over there. So the thing here is that you're right in the center of like Chinatown. Usually the Chinatowns that I've been to, whether in Western countries or even in the Philippines or in Bangkok, for example, Chinatowns are usually like older neighborhoods where you'll find old historical establishments, old restaurants. Like, oh, if you go to this place, they have this renowned, you know, handmade noodles that they've been making for generations, you know, transmitting their recipe from father to son or something like that. There's none of that. Those are all very young. You can find some decent Chinese food. I wanted to show you this cage here, but it's actually empty today. But on other days, you'll find that this big cage on the side is full of pigeons. So if you want to eat a roasted pigeon, the thing to keep in mind though is that everything is a little bit more expensive than if you were in a more Cambodian, a more Khmer neighborhood. Here you can see there's this place here called Golden Street. Those are like kind of little like pedestrian alleys with a bunch of restaurants. But from what I've seen is they don't seem to be very busy. Actually, let's go inside. I think those were originally meant to be like covered streets where it becomes like kind of a food court. You come in here, there's no motorbikes or cars coming through here. You can just walk and there's like a bunch of like small shops or small restaurants. And here there's I think this is like a nightclub, Cool Cushion, video game. Oh, this is like an arcade. This like a casino? Yeah, I'm not inside. I'm outside. I'm here. It's okay. No problem. I don't go inside. So here is like a video game. Yeah, I see no camera, but I'm here. I'm here. I don't go inside. All right, my mind is too limited to have this conversation, but based on the pictures I see and what I could see through that door, it seems like kind of a arcade. Here you have a few restaurants, but as you can see, it's not as busy. A lot of the shops are not running. The metal curtain is closed, and there's no one. It's very quiet. A few restaurants are running, but like this one is probably normally selling seafood, but the fish tanks are empty. I mean, you can find a few things in here, but it doesn't look like it's as popping as it was originally meant to be. I don't know. Most of the food you will find around here is Chinese food. So that's something to consider, is if you stay at this hotel in this area here, and what you're looking for is interesting, unique Cambodian food, then this is not the place. Also, in terms of price, Cambodian food is usually quite cheap. Obviously, you can go to upscale restaurants, but if you're thinking of like street food or just like, you know, regular kind of mom and pop restaurant serving Khmer food, usually you can probably get a full meal around $2, $3. Even less than that if you go on street food. You can eat for like $1.50. But in this area here, ooh, slippery. In this area here, I feel like the market that is targeted by those restaurants and those food stalls is mostly Chinese expats living here or tourists coming here for a short time, and the prices are much higher. It's really hard to eat for less than $5. And I would say most of the time, if you want something decent, you have to expect to pay $6, $7, $8 for a simple meal. So that's something to keep in mind, and you can't really find any Cambodian food nearby. You have to go much further. You have to go outside of this neighborhood. So if you're coming here for like a Chinese experience, or if you're coming here to gamble in casinos, this is the spot. It's an interesting neighborhood, but if you come all the way to Cambodia to get kind of a Cambodian experience, it's probably not the neighborhood for you. Also, we are close to a few Chinese nightclubs that really blast the music loud. And in my room, I can definitely hear the bass, even in the middle of the week. Like today is Wednesday. Last night, I think I heard the thumping of the bass until probably around 2 or 3 in the morning. So that's something to keep in mind. So while we're here, let me include a little bit of food content and get a Chinese late dinner to give you an idea of the kind of food you can expect to find around here. I hesitated, I pondered, I spun around, and I finally picked one. Xinjiang food. That's what I'm going for. I have the menu here. Menu is all in Chinese. They have some pictures over there. So many interesting options. Braised beef, chicken, hen catching mutton. Right there. That's a strange translation. Anyhow. 我要牛肉拉面。有那个肉夹馍有吗？一个。I still remember how to say food in Mandarin. Well, some of it. I'm ready for a feast. This should be interesting. I haven't had this kind of food in a very, very, very long time. It's not a real Chinese dining experience without having some dudes smoking cigarettes in a non-smoking restaurant. The authentic experience right there. Spot on. Spot on. What's strange and what's kind of particular about this area, about this Chinatown, is that the food here is Chinese food made for Chinese people, but it's more expensive than it costs for the same food. It's more expensive than it is in China. Yet, we're in a country where the cost of living is less expensive than in China. you will find like restaurant like this one here making the same kind of food at maybe 40% less. Yet the rent will cost more over there. The ingredients will cost more over there. So everything is cheaper here. The staff is also cheaper. But the food is more expensive. Someone's making good money. Someone's making good money. And also the food would come faster. I see some guys who arrived after me who got their noodles before me, so I don't know. Oh, okay. So we got the first part of it. It's a big one. Oh, here it is, I think. Okay. All right, so here it is. Some pulled noodles with very little beef, 4 slices of beef. A lot of noodles, very little beef. And here, it's a rojamo, what some people call the Chinese hamburger. Little pieces of beef, chopped up green pepper, red peppers, and onions, and probably a little bit of chili and garlic. And it doesn't go all the way in. It's just filled kind of 2/3. Let's try this. Taste is good. Cumin. The bread is a little bit different though. This one I feel like they fried it or something. Still good though. Let's try those hand-pulled noodles. Ooh, it's hot, a little bit too hot. Okay, noodles are good. Let me taste the broth. I think they added some chili oil, but some, I feel like there's a little bit of like Sichuan pepper. They call like mala. It's like numbing spiciness. Okay, so the broth is very simple. It's not bad, nothing to write home about. The beef is tender, but I wish there was more than 4 little slices. Anyways, it's edible, it's decent, so I'm gonna keep stuffing my face. I have a lot of food, a lot more than I thought I would, and then I'll be right back. All right, let's see what the bill is. Okay. So it's $11 for both. From memory, what I was paying for like a bowl of noodles like this with more beef, 25 yuan I think. So that would be like 350, something like that. And this like a rojamo like this with beef, it like same like in a big city like Shanghai or Shenzhen, I think I was paying around 15, 20, a little bit less than, you know, $2.50, $3, something like that. So the total would be about $6. So I'm paying nearly double now. Not as good. And we're in a country where everything costs less than over there. Hokonshran. Say hi. Whoa. 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 Okay. I have to say, I'm really full, but with $11, if I go to a Cambodian restaurant, I can order a feast for 4 people. Do you hear it? Oh, I think it's this club right here, EDM 3. All right, let's see if we hear it in the room. Okay. Do you hear it? I hear it quite well. I can hear the melody and I can feel the bass a little bit. But I feel like the microphone is probably not picking it up. If you're a light sleeper, that might be an issue. For me, it's like I can hear it, but it's not loud enough or disturbing enough to stop me from sleeping. Speaking of sleeping, I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow we're gonna try the breakfast buffet that comes with the room. Free breakfast, baby. See you in a moment. Yo, there's only about 10 minutes left for the free breakfast buffet. So let's get it. Oh, jeez. We're going to the 13th floor. This is where the breakfast is. Hopefully there's enough time left for me to get some food. All right, there's only a few minutes left. It should be enough for me to at least get one full plate. Oh, the people taking my coupon are not here. That's not good. Might be too late. So hard for me to wake up early in the morning to get the free breakfast. Half of the time I actually miss it or I just keep sleeping. Hello, Sasai. Is it? Hello, is it too late? Is it okay? Still okay? Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Here, let's start with the other end. We got fresh fruits, a salad bar, some little cakes, fried rice and fried chicken, I think. Creamy potatoes and beans. And here, hard-boiled eggs and spaghetti. And here's some little croissant and brioche. What is this? Rice porridge. One sad piece of pancake. And here you can order scrambled egg, sunny side up, over easy, or omelet on the spot. Some sausages and bacon. And here you got a noodle bar. You got different types of noodles here, and different types of ingredients and seasoning to add to it. And I think they can make some noodle soup dishes. We'll start with we'll try the fried rice and a little bit tricky with one hand. Okay, we'll try the fried rice. Okay. I think this is either fried chicken or fried pork. I'm not sure. There's nothing that says what it is, but I'll have some no matter what. Okay, I'm not gonna have beans or creamy potatoes. Creamy potatoes look good, but I'm lactose intolerant, so. And no spaghetti or hard-boiled eggs, but I might have, I might get some bacon. There you go. Okay, all that bacon and one sausage, why not? Yeah, is it possible to have scrambled eggs?
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled egg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And what about the noodle?
Give me a minute.
Is it still?
Yes, still on.
Okay. This is vermicelli, bean vermicelli. This is rice noodles.
It's rice noodle. Yes.
And this wheat noodles. Okay, I'll try some rice noodles.
Okay.
And
Mixed with any kind of meats.
this is chicken,
Pork.
pork, and shrimps. Okay, I'll have those three. Yeah.
Noodle. Noodle one. Mix one.
Okay. Can I have the scrambled egg with the vegetables too?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Red onion, white onion. And this is what? Mushroom?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Can I have more? Okay. Yum. Cho chet. Can I sit outside? Is that okay?
No, anything.
Oh, okay. I'll contran. Okay, so we'll go sit outside with the view. Oh. How about this view for breakfast? Putting you on the other chair like you're my breakfast date. Oh, yeah, I brought my bottled water from the room because somehow you can get like orange juice here or coffee or tea, but if you want water, you have to pay for it. So I just brought it from my room. Don't need an ashtray. All right, bacon with chopsticks. Oh. Bacon is nice and crunchy, but cold. The breakfast buffet goes from, I think 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Chicken is good too. Not sure what part of the chicken it is, but they all have like little bones. Oh. Okay. Thank you so much. It looks good. Thank you. Wow. That's a lot of food. I didn't expect to get that much food. But I wanted to try a little bit of everything. It's very nice. I should have skipped the fried rice because I already have noodles here. And the fried rice is cold. I think if you get here like 7 or 8, I'm sure everything is like hot and freshly made. So I think they're like closing right now. Yeah, it's almost 10 past 10, so I really got the last call there. It's nice. You got a nice view and good food. I've had some breakfast buffet in other hotels, you know, that's included with the cost of the room. And usually it's pretty bland. And if you come late like me, everything is cold and there's almost nothing left. In this case here, the selection is small for like prepared food, but you can still get like a fresh omelet or scrambled eggs or sunny side up on the spot. And I like the noodle counter. I didn't see it today, but you can also have like dumpling soup, I think. Let's try this little soup. Yeah, it's simple. It's simple but nice. They added lettuce. Okay. There's not much pork that was left, but the pork seems like chasiu, the sweet roasted pork. A little bit of shredded chicken breast and some shrimps and rice noodles. If you're not in the mood for like greasy bacon, noodle soup is a good way to start the day with a lighter touch, I would say. I should have taken some fruits. Let me see if there's a few fruits left. Oh, I was lucky there. They already put away all the food except for the fruits. All right, let's try the pineapple. Looks like it's been there for a little while. Looks good. What about the watermelon? Watermelon! The watermelon started kind of drying a little bit. It's been probably cut and sitting out there for a while, but it's still juicy and sweet. Good feast to start the day. All right, I'm gonna keep stuffing my face and then enjoy my day in the city. But before I go, I need to ask you this question. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth the $28 I paid for one night here? If you wouldn't go for it because of the downsides that I pointed out before, if you think it was a ripoff, let me know in the comment section below and I'll catch you in the next one. Bacon.